my league game, but I don't have CJ with me today, so. We're gonna go our own wagers, I guess.
It's the 2K.
Alright, so we got Goran Dragic. They got Rondo. But huh?
Send the video to me.
You can go see it on YouTube. I'll make you look. Who has the tablet? Anyway.
What's your YouTube channel?
Where's your phone at?
I'm doing it on the tablet.
Oh, then just let me see the tablet when it's ready.
Wait a few minutes. It's about to be done. So.
Let's go. Hold on.
These great scenics, the stunning shots of these. The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports.
Give me the controller.
It was already on. I don't know.
It wasn't already on.
What is it? It must have been my knee. I saw you do this. So. Must have been my accident. Because had you on purpose, I would have said, ha ha, Kristen. Ha 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 ha. I turned the controller on this. I said.
Alright, my bad, peoples. Alright, hold on. Trying to get. Alright. Crazy squid. Let's go. Here you go, Alyssa. So let's do this thing. CJ's not playing with me right now. I don't know why he's not playing.
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke.
Let's go.
Tip-off goes to Seattle. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out
Kent
who's on the
Bazemore.
floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Seattle.
Okay.
They've got Kent Bazemore. Jefferson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Dragic, and it's Butler in at the shooting
Can you turn fatigue off? No.
guard. Now here's Iguodala. Young's
go.
shot is off.
We're on. We're going. Give it to
last
Jimmy
season,
Buckets.
Thaddeus Young was moved from Minnesota to Brooklyn, guys. A good move for everybody involved. Because he helped with
Buckets. What?
You didn't ask me to play. That's why I'm not playing.
Oh, get the controller. Sorry, it's, it's kind of like getting CJ in it. So now I gotta go to a party and invite this fool. CJ, do you know what happened to my headphone? Like, be honest, for real.
I don't.
Because when you first came up here, the first thing you said was, oh, look at this. Huh.
Like, if I was mad at you, I wouldn't do that.
What?
If I was mad at you, I wouldn't do that. Christian!
I know. Don't know.
Playoff push.
Rondo with it. He feeds it to Iguodala. Harden outside. New York moving it around. And the foul on Al. Jefferson.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Lopez passes to Iguodala. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And it's Seattle with the ball after the miss from Andre Iguodala. That's a 2 from Butler. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Rondo drives in. Took him no time at all on that one.
That feed by Iguodala, really good example of his passing ability.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Dragic with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Iguodala outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. In the corner, Harden. And the 3 off target. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Young against Love. That drops.
Rondo with the nice dish.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Love with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Pass to Harden. Young with no one around. They grab their own miss. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his first points in this one.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Butler. Here's Bazemore. Back to Butler. Shoots it up. Bazemore misses.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Outside for Jefferson. Lopez with the block. And Harden with the stop.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
For Seattle, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
And it became clear, thinking about the Knicks again, I mean, it made sense for a team with injuries or to just battle for that lottery.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And it's Dragic with the foul.
So kind of packing it in for the sake of being better in the future can possibly work in New York for a year or 2, but not longer than that. The media will eat you up there if you don't start making some progress towards winning, pleasing basketball.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Changes up. And the rejection by Harden. He dishes it to Rondo. Holds the time. Seattle grabs the miss.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Dellavedova recover it. Second chance shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Don Rondo. And Seattle also making a change.
For a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Chandler kicks to Neal. Ball stolen. Now here's the fast break. Stuck it. And on the basket. Book it.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. There's a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's why I pride myself.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
On the court for Seattle, Green is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Chandler. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1. The pass to Bazemore. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Launches a 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Young. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he... for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft. Obviously, you know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And now the Knicks on the break. And here they go. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And here's a look at some numbers for Bayless. Some last season stats for him. He was around 7 points a game last year, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every. Night.
Yeah, great hustle. Does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And I feel like there's a reason Joe Johnson has gotten a number of astronomical contracts. It's because he does everything for you. He's like one of those. Items you buy that touts everything you need, nothing you don't. Well, to me, that's Joe Johnson.
And the Knicks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Takes it from 10. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Dragic.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Iguodala gets the bucket. Clark, when you take a look at Joe Johnson, if you were on a good team, a team that was contending for a championship, where ideally would you like him to be? Where would you slot him?
I'd put him in that first or second scoring role because he's so good and scores so effortlessly. And at some point, I think he's going to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Stuckey right side. Rockets with some nice D.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And here's Neal outside. And another 3 for Seattle.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Stuckey drives inside. Here's Lopez. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Lopez has got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
For the Knicks, James Harden, who's checked in for Stuckey. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jared Bayless. And Seattle also making a change. Al Jefferson is checked in for Tyson Chandler. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And here's Love for 3. It's rebounded by Rondo. Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Dragic kicks to Jefferson. The shot misses. And New York will come the other way. And a fast break now for New York. Iguodala's running. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Goran Dragic. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. Then last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And Seattle making a change here. Butler's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season. And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking us.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe. You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
Devin Harris is checked in for the Knicks. Shoots the 3. Pass to Neal. Love outside. Butler against Harden. Butler attacking over Harden. Butler missing again. Talking about Joe Johnson, I'm not going to lie. Last year wasn't one of his best statistically, Clark. His shooting accuracy was on the low end. His turnover numbers were high. It wasn't very pretty.
But for Joe, Kevin, I don't think it was about the numbers last year. It was about wanting to compete and to win. And he's developed a champion's will over the years. And I would like to see him finally achieve his goal of maybe winning the championship. I think he deserves it. He's been consistent. He's been solid. And now you see some maturation with him as well.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, Rondo, a strange year shooting the ball. last season. For a good stretch, he was shooting the same from the free throw line as he was from three-point range, about 30%.
And New York making a change here. Young's checked in, and then for Seattle, Green comes in for Jefferson, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Goran Dragic. And it's Love penetrating. And Neal kicks to Dellavedova. Passes it to Butler for three. That doesn't go either for... Greg, you were talking about Rondo, and his shooting woes have been well documented. Clark, he tried to tap it at... Dirk's old shooting coach to help him out while in Dallas.
You know, a good portion of this might be mental at this point for Rondo. He is getting to the point in his career where I think it is what it is for him in regards to his shooting.
Seattle calls timeout. First chance here in their inaugural game of the season. Go up against New York.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Seattle. Tyson Chandler. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Butler missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Looking to end his cold spell. Chandler dishes to Dellavedova. Butler from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 10 points for Butler.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make...
And so that brings...